This is the expense report. The expense report is found on the schedule screen. The expenses are on the expense tab. Let's go look at that. You look at the expense tab, the information from this screen on this portal are the individual records that are summarized, and the amount of expenses are shown at the top, and if they're taxable or non-taxable. So this information is what's going to show up on the report. If you click this expense report button here, it will take you to the report itself. It's categorized or sorted by the actual expense item, and the date that it was purchased. So for example, if there were postage stamps or office equipment or whatever it is by the category that you're putting in for the items that you purchased, it would be broken out that way. And if they're tax deductible, would make it a important item. So if you're doing a find and you go in and you say, for example, I want to see everything that is tax deductible, you put a check in this checkbox, say perform the find, and it will compile all of those items that are tax deductible and then provide those to you, and the summary at the bottom. Now, interestingly enough, if you click in the field and then say show omitted records, it'll reverse it and then show all the items that are not included in tax deductible, and you may want to print those for another reason. Again, you can use date ranges if you want to do quarters or annuals or whatever you want to do as far as reporting this information. If you wanted to do a grouping by a certain item or product where you spent your money. For example, if you were taking the rent for a building, you could do the rent and show all the rent as far as those items are concerned. Or you could take things like the gas, electric, or whatever it might be and break those down to see what it cost you for any period of time. So this would help you to see it as a budgeted item. So you could see what it would take for next year to have the same thing like gas bill or whatever it is, and the summary would tell you how much it was for this year if you did a date range from the first of the year to the end of the year. So this is just some of the ways to use this. If you need to know additional things about how to use it and you're very interested in doing that, you can give me a yell on my support site or send me an email, and I can provide you additional information that will help you do additional reporting capabilities. Thank you.